Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another video. Today, we are going to learn a new Spanish phrase. I hope you can hear me well. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. You can also visit smlessons.com for more free Spanish lessons. And please give this video a like. That helps me a lot. And if you have any questions, please use the live chat because we're live streaming. So we will talk about the phrase and we will see some examples. And please feel free to ask me questions. Okay. So the Spanish phrase of the day is mirar de reojo or ver de reojo. And we can see here that we have two different verbs. The first one is mirar and the second one is ver. Okay? So you can use either one. You can use mirar or ver for this phrase. Hello, Matthew Parker. How are you? ¿Cómo está? Welcome. And yes, so this is a very common Spanish phrase. And do you know the meaning of this phrase? Have you heard of this before? Because this phrase is really interesting. Really interesting. So, the meaning of this phrase is to look at out of the corner of one's eye, to look at sideways, and to look askance at. Okay, so this phrase is similar to those three phrases. And obviously, the literal meaning is something completely different. Mirar and ver mean to look or to watch or to see. And de, in Spanish, this one right here, de means of. Usually, that's a common meaning of de. And reojo is like a weird word. I don't think it has a translation, a direct translation, but you can see that ojo right here. You know the meaning of this word. This word means eye. Reojo, re-eye, something like that. Matthew Parker has a question: to look sideways at someone. Yeah, that's correct. When you pretty much look at someone or something, just like not directly, just sideways. Or to look at out of the corners of one's eye. The corner of one's eye. Okay? So yeah, that's the meaning. Mirar de reojo or ver de reojo. Yeah, you can look at someone or at something. Okay? Perfect. So, now let's see a few examples using this phrase. By the way, you need to know the conjugation of the Spanish verbs mirar and ver. Okay? Those verbs are really, really common. And yeah, it's important to know the conjugation of those verbs. Okay, now let's see a few meanings using this phrase. El perro mira de reojo al gato. El perro mira de reojo al gato. This means the dog looks at the cat sideways. Okay, so if you have pets, especially dogs and cats, they're always doing something. They're always playing or fighting or doing something. So yeah, This is a perfect example if you want to use mirar de reojo or ver de reojo. Hello, oral care. Interesante. I know, it's very interesting. Welcome. Okay, so another question is, Matthew Parker is asking, to look with suspicion. Yeah, you can use this phrase if you're looking at someone suspiciously, but you can also use it if it's just whatever, if you're just looking sideways, literally looking sideways like this, not too directly, but sideways. Yeah, so either one works. Okay, so let's see. Let's break this down. El perro, the dog, mira de reojo, looks at sideways, al gato, at the cat or the cat. Okay, so yeah, that's what this phrase means. El perro mira de reojo al gato. The dog looks at the cat sideways. Okay, maybe the cat is doing something. Maybe the cat wants to fight or something. So the dog is paying attention somehow. Okay, so let's see another example. Vi la puerta de reojo y no estaba cerrada. Vi la puerta de reojo y no estaba cerrada. This means I looked at the door out of the corner of my eye and it wasn't closed. So someone's leaving a door open or unlocked. I think it's more like open because the door wasn't closed. So we can see that in this situation, this is something that it's nothing suspicious. It could be suspicious if you were a witness, and you saw something wrong going on. But if, for example, you're going out and somehow you look at the door and it's not closed, so you have to close the door, right? So you can use this phrase for that situation. Okay, either a suspicious situation or not. Okay, so let's break this down. Vi de reojo, or vi, that means I looked. Oops, sorry. I looked at. That sounds more complete. Sorry. La puerta, the door, de reojo, out of the corner of my eye, y no estaba cerrada, and it wasn't closed. Okay? Sorry about my straight lines. They're pretty ugly. But yeah, that's what this phrase means. Vi la puerta de reojo y no estaba cerrada. I looked at the door out of the corner of my eye and it wasn't closed. So yeah, that was an interesting situation for sure. Okay, now let's see more examples. Okay, before we read the next example, I see that someone, oral care, is saying, muchas gracias, me gusta este canal. Thanks for the pronunciation, for pronunciating my name properly. Well, I'm glad I'm pronouncing your name properly because yeah, sometimes I butcher some names and I apologize for that. But yeah, thank you so much for your comment. Okay, now let's read the next example. Okay, Miguel mira a María de reojo. Miguel mira a María de reojo. This means Miguel looks at Maria out of the corner of his eye. Once again, we can see that we're saying something, or the phrase means that someone is looking at another person out of the corner of his eye in this situation. So I don't know if you saw before, but we used mirar and ver, the two verbs. And we will see more examples. Okay? Let's break this down. Miguel mira. Miguel looks at, or looks a María, at María, de reojo. De reojo. Out of the corner of his eye. Okay? So that's pretty easy. De reojo, out of the corner of his eye in this situation. And we're using the Spanish verb mira, mira, mirar. Okay? So perfect. Let's see another example. El jefe, before we move on, in the first example, or this example right here, if you're looking at someone and you want to be discreet, because that person, I don't know, you like that person, or you just want to see what the person is doing, this phrase, mirar de reojo, is perfect for that, okay? So, yeah, you're pretty much just, seeing what's going on. Okay, the next example. El jefe siempre ve de reojo a los empleados. El jefe siempre ve de reojo a los empleados. This means the boss always looks askance at the employees. So we can see in the situation, a boss is just micromanaging or something like that. The boss wants to see what's going on, what the employees are doing. So again, we can use this phrase for that situation, or in that situation. Okay, let's break this down. El jefe, the boss, siempre, always, ve de reojo, looks askance at, or askance, a los empleados. At the employees. Oh my God, my lines are terrible. At the employees. A los empleados. At the employees. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's the meaning of this phrase. El jefe siempre ve de reojo a los empleados. The boss always looks askance at the employees. Okay, welcome Nate. How are you? El jefe es un metido. Yes. Yeah, you could say that. Also, el jefe es un metiche. Yeah, there are some people that they just like micromanaging or micromanage. That's very, very, very annoying for sure. Matthew Parker, sorry. Does ver more than mirar suggest askance? I think you can use either one, because those verbs mean pretty much the same thing. And in this phrase, it's the same thing. You can say mirar de reojo or ver de reojo if you want to use something similar to look askance at, right? Yeah, so you can use either one, ver or mirar. Good question. I mean, those are good questions. Okay, let's see the next. Two more examples. La mamá mira de reojo a sus hijos para que no se pierdan. La mamá mira de reojo a sus hijos para que no se pierdan. This means the mom looks at her kids out of the corner of her eye so they don't get lost. So this phrase is quite long. We're seeing that in this situation, the mom needs to look at the kid somehow. Maybe she's talking with other moms and she's a little distracted, but she kind of pays attention to her kids as well. So again, this phrase is perfect for the situation. La mamá, La mamá, there you go, or not. What's going on today? La mamá, the mom, mira de reojo, looks at out of the corner of her eye a sus hijos, at her kids, para que no se pierdan, so they don't get lost. Okay, so a right here is similar to at. Okay, so my arrows are also terrible. Just FYI. Okay, so let's read the sentence again. La mamá mira de reojo a sus hijos para que no se pierdan. The mom looks at her kids out of the corner of her eye so they don't get lost. So that's easy, right? That's very easy. Do you guys have any questions? We're gonna look at one more example and then that's it. So let's see one more example. No seas demasiado obvio. Mira de reojo a esa persona. No seas demasiado obvio. Mira de reojo a esa persona. This means don't be too obvious. Look at this person sideways. So, if someone is gossiping and the other person is right there and I don't know, a friend, let's say you're gossiping, okay? So you're gossiping and someone is telling you, oh, look at Maria. She did this or did that. And she's right there. And you want to turn around and look at Maria. But your friend tells you, no seas demasiado obvio. Mira de reojo a esa persona. Okay? So if you don't want to be obvious, if your friend is asking you to look sideways, like don't be too obvious, just look at Maria sideways, then again, this phrase is perfect for that. Please don't gossip. That's not nice. But if you are in that situation, you can use this phrase for that as well. Let's break this down. No seas demasiado obvio. Don't be too obvious. Mira de reojo. Look at sideways a esa persona. At this person or that person. I think this should be that person. Okay? So, yes, that is the meaning of this phrase. Mira de reojo a. You should include a because that means at, okay? So essentially, the phrase could be mira de reojo a. Okay? And that is it. That's all the examples. And we saw that we actually used the two verbs, mirar and ver. For example, right here, we can see mirar or mira. That's the conjugated form of mirar. And ver, which is right here. And that's a conjugated form of the Spanish verb ver. Okay? And mirar and ver means to look at, to watch, to see. Okay? So that's the common meaning. But when we have this phrase, mirar de reojo or ver de reojo, then the meaning changes a little. And we can see that the meaning is to look at out of the corner of one's eye, to look at sideways at someone, or to look askance at. Okay? So that's it. Do you have any questions for me? Nate Marks is saying, una lección de la geografía de cada país de América Latina. Oh boy. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I could do that in the future. If you guys are interested in that, I can work on some lessons. Yeah. Or maybe I can invite people from other channels who are from those countries, from those Latin American countries, or even from Spain, from Spain, from Mexico, from Colombia, and so on. But yeah, that would be interesting. That's a good idea. Oral Care says, muchas gracias por la lección. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it, and I'm glad that you learned something new about Spanish. So that is awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I need some water. Okay, Tourist Israel is asking, ¿eres colombiana? Am I Colombian? I'm not Colombian. I'm Mexican. I'm from Mexico. From Mexico. Yeah. Thank you for your question. So yeah, that was it, guys. It's very easy. Please try using this phrase. If you have some examples that you want to share, please feel free to send me some examples using this Spanish phrase for sure. Nate Marks says, La reina es mexicana. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I am Mexican. Mexico is such a beautiful country. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for interacting with me, for your questions, for your comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate them. You're welcome, Turies Israel or Israel. So, gracias por todo, maestra. Sí, gracias por todo, maestra. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, that's it for today. Please remember to give this video a like. That helps me a lot. And also subscribe to this channel. Click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. If you like what I do, you can also donate to this channel. I'm leaving a link to that in the video description down below. Also, I do crossword puzzles. If you're interested, you need to activate the bell icon or the the bell notification icon thing, because that will let you know every time I live stream, and you can participate, and you can play. You can have some fun playing or doing crossword puzzles with me. Okay. Okay. Sorry, you see, I'm butchering names already. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a nice weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend. Yeah, have a nice weekend, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.